We are quickly coming up on the last few days of school, and that means, of course, the start of summer programs around the area. That includes Fulton, and why we have Sean Broderick with us. He is the Fulton Community Basketball President. Great to see you here, Sean. Thanks so much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us, Jeff.
So let's start with the program you have planned for summer. I'm guessing that the Fulton Dream Courts have a lot to do with where we are now today. How important are those courts? I mean, I know it sounds like they're just basketball courts, but they're really so much more.
So much, right? And that's what really kick-started our programming. When we approached Coach and Julie Boeheim and the foundation a few years ago, they believed in our mission, that we weren't just building basketball courts. They saw our vision of free and inclusive programming for our kids, and we're grateful, so grateful to them for that. And then when the Shineman Foundation came on board, it's just taken our programming to another level.
So the inaugural Fulton Summer Sports Showcase was last year.
Yes.
Huge hit.
Huge.
You're going to go even bigger. What do you got planned for this summer?
Bigger and better. Yeah. You know, we put together a youth advisory council to become the voice of the youth of our community, and they came in and talked to us about what they liked, what we could do better, some of the things they want included that weren't included, and then we polled our community based on what we did last year. Got really incredible results, but because of the voice of our kids, I think we got something pretty cool planned for them this summer.
Certainly there's going to be plenty of basketball, other sports, but I found this really interesting. There's going to be some visits to some state parks too, right?
Yeah, so we've partnered with New York State Parks, and because of our partnership with the city of Fulton, we can take our kids to some of the state parks for free. So we're going to go to Battle Island, to Gulf, and Fairhaven. Some kids may have not been to the beach. So just incredible things that we're going to be able to provide free for the kids of our community.
Yeah, it's maxed out, the registration, and I'm not surprised already by that.
Yeah.
But how meaningful to provide these kids in Fulton, basically like I think what, 1st to 9th graders, this vast array of experiences and activities?
Yeah, so we're maxed out, but call us. We'll help you out. But our volunteers, we are going to provide the traditional sports. I'm a former basketball coach, so basketball, football, soccer, baseball. But we're also going to provide fishing and cheerleading and taekwondo, strength and conditioning, mindset day. So the inclusive piece has to be inclusive so that all kids feel welcome and something fun for them to do.
Give them experiences maybe they didn't even know they wanted. Give them kind of a taste of a few different things, right?
Those are the best things about it. Our basketball kids are going to sign up for basketball, but we're also going to ask them to try something new, and we find out after they found something they really like.
How do you pull this off logistically with all these kids there and so many different things going on? It must be quite an effort.
It's collaboration, and we've mentioned the Shineman Foundation and the Boeheim Foundation, but we're partnering with the City of Fulton Parks and Rec for the beautiful facilities, the Oswego County Youth Bureau for funding and programming, AmeriCorps and Oswego County Youth Works for staffing, and now OCO Nutrition for free, nutritious meals 2 a day for kids. And by the end of August, we will have served over 7,000 free meals to the kids of our community, and we're as proud of that as anything.
Yeah. Is there a story or a comment you have heard from a kid or two that really kind of has stuck with you about why this is so meaningful to them?
So many, but the things I think about the most are our volunteers, our coaches, when they're teaching or coaching, you know, some kids a sport, but even more the leadership messages, the mentoring that they provide. These are the teachers, the coaches, the professionals in our community who are volunteering their time, and our kids leave there not only learning a new sport, but being taught by some of the best people of Fulton.
Yeah. You mentioned you were a basketball coach. You're being a little humble here. You also happen to coach some guy by the name of Gavin Doty. Any chance he may make an appearance?
Listen, Gavin gives so much to our community. If he's available, he will make an appearance. Gavin does so many things for the kids of our community, showing up at our Saturday basketball events. Anytime there's something going on our footprint, Gavin tends to walk in the door. So he knows he has an open invite to anything we're doing. He's a local celebrity, a great basketball player, but even a better person.
Yeah, you've said that.
And our kids enjoy every minute they get to spend with Gavin.
Pretty cool to see where he's gotten to now, working out at SU. You're going to be a star for them.
Proud of him.
Yeah.
So proud of him. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. He's relentless. When I coached him, he, you know, they talk about kids who don't like to lose. Gavin figures out a way to win, and GMAC, I think, recognized that early, and he's going to do some special things at SU.
GMAC got that thing, too. He doesn't like to lose, right?
Those two have a lot in common.
They sure do.
A lot in common.
Sean, thanks so much for everything. Best of luck this summer. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us, and thanks for giving me a few minutes to talk about Fulton.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.